All right, we're live. I love it. I love it. Let me get this in the mic. Got the mic. All right. Jerome is on the camera, right? You're going to do good, right, Jerome? You're going to keep it tight. Okay, excellent. So today, how to build and keep good credit 2019. Thank you so much for watching this. If you're watching the replay, I appreciate you at home doing so. Thank you so much for being here on the live. If you are, again, watching on the replay, hit the subscribe button, that bell for notifications. So when I go live, you can jump on these live calls, ask your questions. A lot of times we've got good Q&A on here. People are getting their questions answered live. Okay. So, Brandon, how do we build good credit? Most people know how to build good credit, keep good credit if you're here on this channel. But if you're watching this for the first time, okay, or if you're young, you're not really sure. I've gotten emails, gotten questions. Hey, how do I build credit? How do I maintain it? Okay. Some stuff we're going to go over that is basic. Some stuff are going to be secrets. Some stuff's going to be specific to 2019 because 2019 starts now. Also, Happy New Year to all the Subscribe Tribe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being the awesome, positive people that we have. It feels so good to come online and know that we have great, awesome individuals who are coming in now. They're saying hello from Puerto Rico. Hello, Subscribe Tribe. Thank you so much. It's great. It's great to be a part of such a wonderful, warm, collective environment. Okay. So, we have a super chat. All right. Before I get into it, thank you very much, sir. Mac Jetson. That's what I'm talking about. Super positive. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. You guys are wonderful. You've made this holiday season wonderful. So let's finish off with a bang. All right. Spark Wisdom as a client. Yes. Me and my partner have talked about you and your videos. We really appreciate those. Those are great. We're glad that you've come so far. I know Cornita has been watching and looking at your profile very closely. I've been asking her about it as well. We're keeping an eye on you. We know you're a superstar as well, one of our superstars. All right. So thank you very much for all the support, the love. And yeah, if you need anything, let me make sure you have my email. Okay. I don't know if you have my email or not. I think you do because you've been watching my stuff. Right, hopefully my type's not there. Great, excellent. So if you need anything, get in hold of me, get in touch with me, all right? My email is up there for everyone as well. All right, so how do we do it, Brandon? How do we build and keep good credit? Okay, well, most people are over the age of 18. 18 is more challenging. There was reform to the bill, to the laws. So when I was 18, I was able to get credit. 18, 19, I had credit. It was bad. Not a good idea to have young people have credit like that. So they realize that they've changed things under Obama, which is great, but you have to be more 21 to really get credit. 18, you can get the secured cards, you can get a student card, you can get small little things under $1,000. They don't really want to give you anything. Over 21, you have income coming in, you can start to get these unsecured cards, but you're saying, okay, Brandon, I know that. I know I can get unsecured cards. I know I can get, I can build good credit using. And here's the thing, I'll give you this link just in general, but you can use any secure card that works for you. But we found this one to be pretty good, okay? Credit Builder card, pretty good. Also, I always advocate, always all the time. I'm always talking about self-lender, that's great. But if you don't go that route, you're saying, hey, Brandon, I need the primary lines. We all know the Jeweler Club card, my Jeweler's Club card. New Coast Direct, we've talked about that. Hutton Chase is another one, $1,500. Affirm.com is another one. We've talked about that with no hard inquiry. Affirm.com, no hard inquiry. It's specific for shopping online. It's a little bit different, but you can potentially get a trade line with no hard inquiry. Okay. So those are some things that you can do, but you're saying, hey, Brandon, I know a lot of that. Okay. What else can I do? Look, 2019 too. We've talked about Ultra FICO, right? Oh, Carrie Elliott, Discover, secured card is awesome. 2% cash back. That's fantastic. I actually like Discover in general. I'm not saying there's no Shangri-La of credit cards, okay? There's not one credit card that's better, that's gonna be perfect, okay? You've gotta find out what's right for you. I do like some of the Discover cards. The Discover card will sometimes give you 5% in certain bonuses. So right now they're giving 5% back for the first quarter for grocery stores. For just getting groceries, you get 5% back up to, I think it's like $1,500 or $2,000 or something like that, okay? So it's really, really good. All right. But 2019, we've talked about Ultra FICO. 2019, people will have the option. Okay. It's an option right now. It's an option. I think it's going to be an option. Now, of course, you're saying, hey, man, I don't want to give these fools no more of my information. But if you need to, aside from adding your rental history with like the rental karmas and the rental history apps that you can utilize to put on your rent, which is great, you can also use your, that's right, checking savings account. You beat me to it. You already know. Checking and savings account for your Ultra FICO. They're looking at right now what I don't want to say, you know, what it is specifically because it's probably going to change. But right now they're looking at if you can keep an average of $400 in your accounts, it's going to boost your score potentially. Okay. Depending on what else you got on there. Right. So build, maintain, keep this, all this good stuff. Now here's the secrets. All right. Get it, Jerome. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. Y'all know the good stuff. Y'all come for the secrets. All right. Secret sauce. What I've personally gone through and what I recommend for people, and you probably already know a lot of this because you've been here, the Subscribe Tribe knows, but my credit score went down for a period of time. It's back up now, thank God, right? But it went down significantly this summer. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And what happened was I noticed that I had stopped using one of my credit cards. I had put everything on just one credit card. So it was fine. I just, you know, use my credit card and pay it off like I've been to. Everything's good. I started seeing my credit come down and down. What the heck is going on? We got to space it out. Surprisingly enough, it doesn't matter that it's all the same amount. It's all the same amount. It was all the same amount. But I had to space it out. I had to use this MasterCard, use this Visa, use this Amex, was open end card. Okay, we're going to talk about that again. And that's my credit score went up. So even if the amounts are smaller, even if you're spending less, you want to space it out over 2 or 3 cards. That's going to give you an optimal boost and maintain a higher level of credit. So if you're out there right now wondering, hey, what can I do to boost my credit? But while I wait for these silly bureaus because they're playing games, but you've got credit and you're keeping your credit utilization under 30%, right? We talk about 30%. I like it under 10% actually, under 10%. Above, a little above, 0, under 10%. I noticed if you use 0, usually not getting, you know, so you pay off the balance, don't carry a balance. All right, so now you're using your credit, boom, 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 over 2 or 3 cards, which is great. This is fantastic. That's what I noticed you have to do. Let's talk about this open-end card. The charge card, the credit card that you have to pay off in an installment, right, in 30 days, the open-end charge card from American Express is that third caliber. So we've got a loan or a secure loan. You got your mortgage, you got your house, or you got a car, or maybe you got a student loan, right? That's all paid off, or that's all on-time payment history, or you've got these negative, nasty late payments off that I have to do, okay, and that you can do. You got that stuff off. You got the loan. You got the credit card. But that Amex, that open-end card, is that boost along with your credit history, okay? Over 12 years, credit history is going to be massive, all right? That's great. Look at Lucky Ox Publishing, which I've talked about in Hutton Chase. I was going to get to Hutton Chase is the other one, right? 1,500. Ox Publishing, no hard pull. Costs us $30 for a sign up. Okay. Both will combine and give you about $4,000 a credit line. Now, just double check and make sure that your maintenance fees on those work with your budget. I'm not sure what they'll be for you. I understand that there might be a monthly fee, so just be cautious. But those are some things you could do to build. So we know this. We've gone over this. I know you have questions, so put your questions up. I'll get to them here. And if you don't get your questions answered, I know it's a New Year's holiday weekend. All right. I know people are out there going to have a good time on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. All right. So don't worry. Your boy's got your back. I'm working on it. Send me your emails over the weekend if you want, and I will get into them. I'm going to give you my email address right here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. All right. So we've talked about it. Using your credit, keeping your credit utilization under 10%. People say 30%. I say 10%. Building up with your own primary lines. You can get your AU lines as well. You can get your AU trade lines. All right. Late payment removal. And then, of course, this is just the icing on the cake. We're going to get those negative, nasty, erroneous items off. We're going to dispute these collections and charge us off. People are getting negative items off. I just talked to a client yesterday. Bankruptcy came off 2 of her 3 reports already. So we're moving in the right direction. If you need help, if you need support, I am here for you. I am there. Email me, contact me, get me in the comments. I'll make you videos. I'll do whatever it takes to get you to the other side. All right. I want you to have a great positive experience. Our team is fantastic. We're well staffed up now. We're doing excellent. We've got the support. We got it for you. 2019 is your year. All right. Your new year starts now. How do you dispute bankruptcy on LexisNexis? What account numbers on LexisNexis report to use the 609 letters? With bankruptcy, use the docket number. And with the docket number, it should be on your reports and it should be on your LexisNexis. So you can send the 609 letter directly to LexisNexis. People, I've gotten emails. People's like, I got my bankruptcy off of LexisNexis. This is fantastic. So I know what happens. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. Once you get it off there, you can attack some of these items that are included with your bankruptcy. And during that process of disputing with LexisNexis, you can update your address with the 3 bureaus. The 3 bureaus like to tie things up to your addresses. They like to use all sorts of information that they deem should be utilized, okay? That's why we trap them up with their own methods. That's why we have letters letting them know they can't use the Oscar system, all right? Can I ask a question about charge-off? Yes, you may. Please put it in there. All right, so I want to use your repair services, Brandon, but I'm waiting on my birth certificate to come in the mail so that I can get my social security card. I lost both. Should I wait until I receive these items? Okay. If you have a passport, you could use a passport and utility bill for your current address. Other than that, the bureaus, they get tight. Okay, it's their stuff. It's their way of putting barriers in the way of your disputes. So there's other things. But typically you need something for your ID and to confirm your social. So if you have something with your social on it, it could work. A return, insurance, bank statement, something like that. It's gotta have something with your ID, your social, your address. Okay. So if you've got that information, hit me up, hit your boy up. All right. If not, hey, don't rush it. Get your stuff squared away. I'll tell you what, I went years without utilizing credit. If you got to wait an extra week or two just to make sure that you get this squared away properly, it's okay. It's all right. But those are some options for you, okay? And I'm sorry, I got to switch over to live chat. It always puts me on top chat. If I switch to live chat, I can actually see everybody. There we go. There we go. Oh, Jera's online now as well. All right. Excellent. Good to see you, Jera. There we go. Now I can see everything. Apologies. It's a funny setting. It starts with top chat, and I have to switch over to live chat so I can see everything. There we go. So if I miss any of your stuff, you're like, why I miss it? It's a setting. It's not me. And I try to make sure I get okay. All right. About your ebook Beyond Committed package. Super excited to get this done and catching you live. Thank you. Tisha, did your letters, okay? Got the items removed, just got my Capital One Platinum card. $500 limit starting out. How do I build from there? That's great. Now here's the thing. Here's the secrets, all right? Now, I'm not saying you have to go with us or with them or whomever, but if a family member has an authorized user, right? You could be an authorized user, yeah? Higher the limit you have, the more they want to give. It's like if you became real famous or something, right? Now they want to give you stuff. Yeah. So now all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, it's pre-selection, you know? Oh my God, I got this individual has all this credit. We want to get in the game and we want them to use our bank and our credit. So we make money off of them. So the trade line, the AU trade line or your own primaries, as your limits increase, you'll be able to get greater limits. So you got this platinum card. This is great. In about 2 to 3 months, you could request a credit line increase. As long as they don't do a hard inquiry, ask them. Cap One can be kind of touch and go. You got to make sure. But ask them. Say, hey, I've been paying on time past 90 days. It's $500 limit. I'm looking to double my credit line. And they could ask you also, well, why or this and that and so forth and so on. And you'd be like, well, I'm interested in, you can tell them straight up. And I tell people straight up what I'm doing. Well, I'm interested in building my credit. I'm looking to maybe purchase a home in the next couple of years or whatnot. If not, I understand. I'll just go to Chase. They've been interested. Also, Bank of America tends to give higher limits. Oh, well, hold on. Let's see what we can do for you. Yeah. This is the relationship you want to build with these individuals, because your credit line increases once automatic without hard inquiries. They're giving you more credit, more faith, more credit score, more boost. It's phenomenal. It's synergetic. It's like when you're heading up. It's the same way when you're dealing with those negative things, right? They kind of tear you down. You want to go up, okay? And if you have any other questions or concerns with your specific situation, because maybe you're building and you're like, well, I'm not trying to get all these credit cards. I need to get a car in the next couple of months. Hit me up. I got you. Get me an email, all right? Vernell Jackson, I had 5 student loans removed. I'm so happy. Well, Vernell, oh my God, that's great. 5 student loans removed. I'm so happy. Congratulations. This is fantastic. 609creditrepair.com. Or we can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. We've seen it. People are having success. You can have success. You can do this. Please give this video a thumbs up if you're watching the replay, all right? Been following you for a year. Maine from Mississippi. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Estelle, good to see you, Estelle. I've been repeatedly watching your videos on the loop, about the loop. No, okay. I think it's using 609, 623 and letters of validation. Congratulations. You on the right channel. All right. Statute of limitation is about a year away from charge off. Oh, Deacon, real close. Less than 12 months. Good on you, brother. Good on you. Should I send a validation letter? The original creditor hasn't sold the debt. All right. Hey, you can send your disputes directly to the bureaus and see what they come up with. If you have to, you could ask the original creditor for an original instrument of indebtedness, an application with your signature on it, a signed contract with your signature on it, something that proves that this is yours, right? Now, it's just less than 12 months away. So why would they want to keep it on there any longer? And once it hits that mark, it's got to come off. All right. And don't worry, people get worried. They're like, oh man, if I dispute, it's going to reset the clock. No, the only way that you reset the clock is by paying. Okay. In fact, I got an email from somebody. They emailed in and I had to walk them through and I was like, no, it hasn't reset. It's clearly not reset. Okay. It's going to fall off here in the next couple months or whatnot, but you can continue to dispute. You can continue to fight. Yeah. How to remove check systems. All right, we have special check systems letters as well. And you know what? It's been a while since we talked about check systems. It's been a while. So I could go ahead and read to you one of these check systems letters. I know individuals are getting their bank accounts right too, especially business bank account. I had an individual email me in and was like, hey, I want to start my business. I'm scared that I'm in check systems. What do we do? Let's make sure to get your report. Let's make sure. And the website to get your check system report. Okay. What's great is all this check system stuff, all this stuff, it's free. Free report, free FACTA. Yeah. Free FACTA report. And we've talked about FACTA here, FACTA is the Fair and Accurate Credit Transaction Act. Okay. So there's so many things that they have to apply by, right? Billing Act, FACTA, Fair Credit Reporting Act, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, state, federal laws, privacy laws. Okay. Let me see what I got. Who's the check system? Let me see. It moved on me. There we go. Jose. Boom. Excellent. Pull the report. See if you're on there. I got special check systems letters in our Beyond Committed package. Okay. And it's very specific. It talks about the FTC. Okay. Not only is it the FACTA laws, but I told you there's all sorts of stuff. Okay. Failure to comply with federal regulations by credit reporting agencies are investigated by the FTC under 15 USC 41. Okay. I'm maintaining a careful record of my communication with you. The purpose is filing a complaint with the FTC, CFPB, your state attorney general, all this good stuff. Defamation, violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. potentially negligent. Here's the thing. I don't want to necessarily bore you with this, right? But here's the thing. Everything is very specific. I'm getting tight in this secrets. Everything is very specific in this Beyond Committed package, okay? Everything's very specific, all right? So when you need something, you're like check systems, inquiries. We have special check systems like inquiry letters, collection letters, charge-offs, right? Late payments, repos, special letter for that. The videos walk you through the whole process. So if you need anything else, feel free to email me. Email me. Get in touch, okay? Ebony Fuller, subscribe shop. I just got 3 credit cards. Thanks, Brandon. Congratulations. All right. Good work. Is it possible to remove a bankruptcy and all the negative accounts associated with removing the bankruptcy of your reports? The potential is there. We have seen it before. There have been violations of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, violations of reporting violations in the way they're supposed to report it, those Metro 2 compliance, the way they're supposed to be reporting in there properly. If they're not able to verify it 100% with your full social, where you live, all this good stuff, right? All the stuff that we've talked about. Yes, it's possible. Yes, it's possible. It depends on what yours is, though. We're going to take a look at your specific situation, but more than likely, and if it's dismissed, even more so. In fact, I got an email from an individual who had their lawyer send special information to the bureaus about a dismissed bankruptcy, demanding that it be removed because it's dismissed. It never went through. In the eyes of the law, it doesn't exist. If you pay off your credit card, will you get penalized? Okay, so that's what I was talking about, Reggie. So that's the trick. You've got to pay, and you've got to just make sure that you know when your closing date is, so you don't get charged interest, yet it still gets a little reporting to the bureaus. That's what I've noticed. I've been able to kind of charge a little bit and pay it off towards the end of the month. I'm usually pretty good. If I pay it off in the beginning of the month, then that's when they don't see that I'm using my card and the balances come down, and so my credit score goes down. Yeah, it's challenging, but you don't want to have to pay interest. So it's a little game that you play. But for the most part, as long as you're paying on time, every time, all the time, you're going to be good. How do we get started? 609creditrepair.com, or we can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. All right. Hey, Brandon, I sent out my first round and second round of collection validation letters and was sent back copies of statements from the original creditor. What do I do now? Okay. So second round is great. Okay. They're saying in the second round, hey, how did you verify this? And they're saying, oh, we use these original statements, copies of statements. All right. Only 2 rounds, only been maybe a couple months. All right. You have round 3. You have a follow-up collection validation letter. You have, and this is what I like in this scenario, is the collector fails to validate letter that you can send directly to the bureaus with your 609 dispute letters. So you're adding more on top of it. Okay. Now, if they still want to play games in the third round, you can complain with CFPB, all that good stuff. But in 2 rounds, they might give you a little pushback. Some people get stuff immediately. All the stuff comes off in the first round. Then second round, they get some stuff. Third round, boom, fourth round. I remember working with an individual who had been working with another company. He'd gotten some things off. He was fine. We had to go a few rounds before things started coming off for him. But stay with it. They want to push back. They want to, Courtney, they want to mess with you. They want you to feel like you can't get it. You can. You absolutely can. Thanks for letting me get a little water. Appreciate it. Oh my God, I finally made it to your live stream. I never get no notifications whatsoever when I hit the bell. Pastor Weaver, giving the word of the credit repair. Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to the Church of Credit. Okay, can I remove late payments on closed accounts? Yes. In this situation, Pinky from Atlanta, Pastor Weaver. Can I remove late payments on closed? Yes. So it's closed. And as long as it's not charged off, right, you want to maintain good positive history, I would specifically say dispute those late payments with the bureaus. In this situation, it's not really a goodwill situation. Unless, of course, for some reason, it was like a couple late payments and you got all this on-time positive history and you closed the account on your own for some reason. I don't know why that would happen. But chances are it's closed because for whatever reason they closed it. So I would say dispute directly with the bureaus. They're going to have to substantiate. They're going to have to prove that this indeed was late. All right. This indeed was late. The reason they have to do that is because I've had clients and customers email and say, I have proof I wasn't late. I paid on time. I said, send that proof in along with that. You're good to go. So they have to substantiate it as well. And they'll try and pretend. They'll be like, oh, well, you were late and, we don't know. No. Fair Credit Reporting Act says, you know what's up, okay? What is Hutton Chase and Ox Publishing? They are other primary trade lines like the New Coast Direct and My Jeweler Club card. They're a little bit smaller trade lines. They're not quite as big. My Jeweler's Club card, and New Coast Direct are 5K trade lines each. Hutton Chase is a little bit smaller, and so is Ox Publishing, but they report and they are not secured. They're unsecured lines of credit for you. Mostly store vending, online stores. Okay. Hey, Brandon, can you fix my credit? Ronnie Wilson. Hey, hit me up, Ronnie, after this in an email, and I can send you some information on our services, products that you might be interested in. You guys, I'm always a big advocate of the education, right? So some companies will just say, hey, we'll do it for you. I like being able to do it for you, but I also like being able to teach and train and educate. This way, you are not beholden to anyone. You know how to do this for yourself, yeah? But if you need us to do it, we can do it for you. A lot of individuals out there, you're entrepreneurs, okay? A lot of you guys are busy with family. You got a lot of stuff going on. We can handle it. We can take care of it, okay? Are trade lines apart from the service? Yes, different. Not everybody needs trade line, AU trade line. We have some specific needs, okay? This is very specific. A lot of people like to talk about trade lines, it's cool and you can boost your credit. Yeah, but AU trade line is a temporary situation and a lot of times utilized right before needing to get something. Business funding, okay? Business credit, new credit card, new trade lines for yourself. It's loan, car, something that you're going to need to utilize, right? Even in the scenario of just boosting your own credit to get your own primary trade lines. I had a buddy who did this for a friend, put a bunch of AU trade lines on there, boosted up, was able to get their own primary stuff, their own credit cards. Made a difference, made a huge difference. That person went through a lot of stuff with their credit, okay? How do I become a member? Oh, that's right. Let me put up the websites for the awesomelifegroup.com. Righty. Oops, sorry. Scroll down too much. You are too funny, Brennan. Thank you. Let's see. Move forward with perfect credit. Jordan. Okay. Here we go. Jordan. Depends on what is on your report. If we can do this and see what it goes. Okay. All right. Started my first round in August and then got sidetracked, but I did my second round, 12-10. Also, my mother co-signed for a loan to pay bills off. So I'm staying focused and ahead of the game. Excellent. Good work. Excellent. Yes. Are there alternatives for people who want business credit but don't have 5 years of credit history? And I've talked to all of our team, our underwriters, all the support people, everybody that we have, okay? There's options. The first option would be to get an authorized user trade line with over 5 years of credit history. Okay, that would be one of your options. The other option is to go through what we call our business credit builder and build the business credit all on its own. But it takes longer, obviously, because it's a newer entity without business credit, okay? There are other options out there if you had a company that was already aged, okay? It's on the shelf. A shelf corporation. You're buying another person's business. But you want to be cautious about that because you're not sure of what their business credit. You'd have to look it up in Dun & Bradstreet. Dun & Bradstreet actually has a DNBI, Dun and Bradstreet business. You can look up businesses. I update, yeah. Portal. Uncovering the truth. They're pretty funny. Basically, what you can do is you can look up any business credit, any business's business credit. Okay, you don't have to have permissible purpose on the business side. So you can see what an LLC that you're purchasing would have. And they call them shelf corps. You can have a company that's older. It'll have history. So you could build its own business credit faster. And why would you say that? Well, because certain vendors, certain cards, they want to see you in business for a year or 2 years and 3 years. I know Dell specifically is looking for like 2 years. Okay, some don't. So I'm not worried about that. Okay, some don't care about that, but you can do that. Occasionally, you'll find that you can build your business credit relatively quickly if the vendors or trade lines that you're utilizing are larger, right? So the larger the trade line, usually you need to get one that's about 10K. You're pretty good to go and start looking for some of these unsupported store cards or unsupported unsecured credit cards. Now with the unsecured credit cards, you'll have to do rounds of funding, just like you would on if you gave your personal guarantee. So it's gonna take a little time, all right? Hope that helps, Kaylee. And if you have other questions or concerns, feel free to email me, all right? John Collins, good morning. How do I freeze MIB? Kino Dargan. MIB. All right, I got my MIB Men in Black. Let's see. Bring this up. MIB letter. All right. So I'm talking about MIB. Not everyone knows what the MIB Bureau is, okay? I'm going to put up this consumer file so you can take a look and you can request your own consumer file. All right. Let's see here. I scroll down. Let me get this for you guys. Medical Bureau. Medical. And what we'll do here as well is pretty soon I have a whole list of all the consumer agencies, everything, anything you could ever want to freeze or look into or whatnot. We can go over that, okay? But MIB is that it helps with the underwriting service for your insurance, for your medical stuff, for medical claims. That's something you can freeze, okay? And they'll say, oh, you can't freeze it, or we're not on FCR. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, okay? So let me read this to you, okay? We have the address already in here, okay? I could put a security freeze on my MIB under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. You're required to comply. My information is showed. You put your name, social address, previous addresses if you have moved in the last 2 years. All right. Following documentations, something with your name, something with social, kind of regards, boom, you send it in. Okay. Not hard. And they have to comply. And they might try and play games and say, oh, well, we're not under FCRA or whatever. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. All right. Wow. I'm a believer. Got a $1,046 collection deleted after round 2. Got the Beyond Committed package back in August. Thank you very much, Alison. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Oh, I think it's not too loud. Okay. This is a good question. Memphis with a Z, Memphis. Is it true collector can't speak with the bureaus during validation period? Yes, that's true. They're supposed to stop all collection activity. Okay. And the bureau say the company validated. Is that a violation? Yes, that's a violation. It potentially could be. Now, I don't know what your specific situation is. I don't know what's going on. But this is why we use this method, okay? This is why we use this method. Because when you send in a letter to them to validate. You're supposed to stop all the collection activity, stop talking to the bureau, stop all that. You send in your 609 dispute at the same time. You see if they're going to violate your rights. So all of a sudden, they're saying, oh, this is verified. I'm like, how is that? You went to the collector during the same period? Mm-hmm. Very interesting. Very interesting. This is why the two-pronged approach has helped so many people. This is why people, like you're saying, this individual $1,046 collection deleted after round 2. Got the Beyond Committed package, which has the collection validation letters in there, okay? So yes, and that's something that is more advanced, more secrets, all right? Get tight, drum. Get tight, all right? All right. Will the dispute with LexisNexis work for a discharge bankruptcy? Yeah, it potentially can. We've had somebody who had a discharge bankruptcy, had it removed, okay? LexisNexis is that kind of quote-unquote point of attack, that catalyst where you want to get in there for those bankruptcies. Yeah, that's going to kind of shake them down. That cornerstone, all right? You got this. William Van Hook, round 1, 5 accounts removed in 1 round, William Van Hook. Mr. Van Hook, congratulations. Thank you very much for the subscribe tribe and putting that out. Appreciate you. All right. Craft MMOR multi. Okay, I know what that is. Yeah, I got it. Craft. This is my email. I'll give you my email. Give you my email. Thank you all for being here on a holiday weekend. I really appreciate it. I'm not going nowhere for the new year. I'm staying here. I'm staying on my grind. I'm going to do emails. I'm going to do live. I'm going to do some more videos. Okay. I'm going to do some more research. I'm going to do some more business because it is a pleasure to serve you guys. There was a moment in my life when I wasn't able to do any of this. And so you're out there right now. Maybe you're thinking, man, I can't do nothing. I can't get a house. I can't get an apartment. I can't get my job, my security clearance, whatever. It's going to change for you. It's going to happen. It's going to happen now. 2019 is our year. 609creditrepair.com, or we could do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. All right. I'm very excited for you. There's very positive individuals here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being positive and sticking with us. Getting this round 1, 5 accounts removed, William. Good job. So just the other day, my score went down 18 points because, and I'm going to read this to you, I've got an old internet bill that went to collection about 2.5 years ago. So I've forgotten about it and started building my credit. So just the other day, my score went down 18 points. My question, I don't see the rest of it. Should I pay these collectors? What do you think? All right. First of all, you can start with the disputes. And we talked about NTCUE, right? NTCUE. All right. This is a very specific NCTUE. There we go. NCTUE. It's the National Membership, National Consumer Telecom and Utilities Exchange. Okay. You might have nasty, negative, erroneous stuff in here. All right. Send your validation letters. Send your disputes to the bureaus and pull your report over here at NCTUE, see if it's in there and dispute there. Start that way, all right? And then if you feel like you have to go a different route, then so be it, and you can always email me, all right? Vape in Hollywood. Good to see you, Vic. What's up? Darren, my medical bill will be deleted in 3 days. I'll keep in touch. 2019. That's awesome. Congrats. Let's see. All right. Michael Jones, sign up for Awesome. What else can I use if I don't have a utility bill for upload? All right. Bank statement, insurance statement, something like that. Okay. That could be helpful. Just where your address is. We don't need all that other information. All right. Let's see. Got to fix my credit. All right. Let me see, Ryan. Let me hook you up. Excellent. All right, John Collins. I was recently able to pay off 10 credit cards that went to collections. What should my next step be? Removing hard inquiries, disputing late payments, or have no credit card debt? Or I have no credit card debt. Okay. So, John, you've paid, okay, and we've been telling, don't be paying these collectors, all right? But if you didn't, it's still sitting on your report, you're still gonna have to dispute these collections and get them off of there because they're still holding your credit score down. And that's what's so nasty about paying them, is this doesn't necessarily help your score, okay? Sometimes, occasionally, but rarely, okay? So you dispute it, get those negative items off, and you start seeing your score come up, okay? Now, if you have some hard inquiries, sure, you can go after them, but they're small amount. The collections, get those nasty items off, start building good credit, start paying on time. Everything is going to be A-okay in 2019 for you, all right? Crab out of the bucket. Yo, what's good, Brandon? Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Good to see you, crab out of the bucket. Appreciate you. Appreciate you with the awesome videos. Appreciate you saying all this good stuff. Appreciate you being here on a holiday weekend. Appreciate it. Timothy Hall. This is cool. This is cool. Okay. Timothy Hall recently filed small claims against TransUnion. They called Timothy and left him a voicemail saying they wanted to discuss my credit report. Oh, interesting. Now all of a sudden you want to help a brother out. Now all of a sudden y'all calling me before y'all was sending letters saying, oh, well, we can't do nothing. And it was quote unquote verified. And oh, I can't. Go into court. And all of a sudden they're, hey, what's up, Mr. Hall? Now it's Mr. Hall. Yes, Mr. Hall. Yes, sir. This, sir. What can we do for you, sir? Real interesting. Why don't they just send a letter? No. Now they're calling. They're calling. Now they're begging. Should I talk to them? Hey, talk to the court, right? Talk to the court. Now everything's supposed to be done through the court, okay? They want to settle out of court. You could, if you want. You can talk to your lawyer, all right? I know small claims, but you could get a free consultation. We don't give legal advice, right? It's up to you. If you do, talk to them. If you talk to them and if you decide to go that route, make sure you get everything in writing. Everything in writing, because they might promise you the moon and then all of a sudden you don't have no proof, right? Okay. So it's really cool. They might want to just go ahead and delete all this negative stuff. And basically they might do this like settlement thing where we've seen before, where people get their negative items deleted and then they walk away. They say, hey, we don't want no problems. We'll just delete the stuff. We'll walk away. It's all good. We're done. You enjoy your new year. And then we're good to go. Yeah. So congratulations. All right. You had some sticky stuff. It's good. Most of the time stuff is going to come off. You don't have to go that route. But if you do, it's there for you. Okay. Hola, Brandon. You are awesome. Thank you. Hey, Meldon Mitchell. Brandon, first time watching. Thank you very much. Mr. Crane, thank you for all you do. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, Adam. Mr. Crane, Adam. Adam, thank you for all you do. Thank you, Adam. Yes, believe in 2019 will be the best year. Happy New Year. Yes. Yes. Nice. John, it as well. Timothy, I need my money. Hey, talk to them. People have gotten settlements. I've seen somebody who sent in a video. It was private, didn't really put it out there, but there was a settlement check somebody got from original creditors, so a little bit different. But yeah, you could. You definitely could. As your rights, they want to play games. They don't know. They don't even know. These bureaus don't even know. If you have both original creditor and the collector report on your credit report, are they allowed to do that, Michael? Okay, so they can't have a balance. Okay, so the original creditor can't have a balance, and the creditor have the collector have the same balance. They can't do that. Okay, so one has to be zeroed out, and they're supposed to be removed if they can't be verified, right? So you want to dispute both. You dispute both. You dispute both. You dispute both. I had somebody email in the other day, was like, hey, what do I do? Do I dispute with just the creditor or dispute with the collector? I say you have to put both on there. You got to put both. Okay. Hello, can 24 late payments on one account be removed? Potentially, but you have 24 late payments. Is that account is it charged off? 24 late payments seems like a lot. So I'm wondering if you just want to get rid of the potentially, dispute and remove that entire account. So yeah, of course, but would it behoove you to dispute the entire account? So, okay. Let's see. Thank you. So I can dispute. Thank you. Yes. Make sure. Yes. 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 Joe was saying that, yes, late payments, Tale Jaha. Yes, late payments can affect your score, and yes, you can dispute them. Ah, Kevin, look at this. Great question, Kevin Hall. Mr. Hall, what is the point of having good credit when there are a lot of people out there teaching us not to borrow money, living debt free? Okay, why would you need good credit? Well, no one's saying that you need good credit to borrow money, okay? You don't necessarily have to go borrow money. What you might need to, you might need to get a house or car, or business loan or funding or something like that, okay? And we'll talk about that option in a second. But to answer your question, teaching not to borrow money, we don't have to borrow money to have good credit. Why would you need good credit? Okay, well, sometimes to get into an apartment, you need good credit, right? It's one of the reasons. I see that a lot. Oh, my credit's messed up. I can't get an apartment. Okay, Mr. Cole. Other reason is credit, security clearances. Some high up jobs that you may not even realize that you need a security clearance for. Looking at people's sensitive information, you might need a credit check. Certain jobs need it. Certain good jobs need it, okay? The other thing is, you might start a business and you're saying, oh, I'm not going to start on a loan. Hey, no one's saying start on a loan for money. Certain payment processing companies, merchant accounts, banks, just opening a bank account, maybe at a credit union or something like that, or they might look at your credit as well. And you're like, oh man, I can't even process payments without good credit. Yeah, that's right. This is why. Because aside from just borrow money and start up a company or loan or something like that, there are other reasons people will look at your credit. Now, let's talk about borrowing money. Other people's money, right? Other people's money. Let's say you have nothing, right? You're starting out. Let's say you're a young individual. You're 21. You're just in college or not in college. You start working or whatever. And you want to start a business, yeah? And you're building up your credit. You don't have anything. You can utilize 6 months, a year of free interest, no interest on these credit cards to start your company. You're like, oh man, well, I shouldn't borrow money. Hey, you can start a company for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, nothing too crazy, right? But you may not have that liquidity. You might need that for rent. You're like, look, man, let me get 6 months, a year just to get on my feet with my business. That could be useful to you as credit. Your credit is yours, okay? What's the point of having good credit? I use the credit. People use the credit like cash. They pay it off. They get cash back or they get miles, rewards miles. So now I'm getting something back from me spending money, getting 2% back. Like we talked about earlier, an individual has a 2% back credit card. So you're gonna buy food. You're gonna probably get some gas. You're probably going to pay for a few things here and there. So if you have good credit and you have better credit cards, you're gonna get more back for you. It's synergetic, like we talked about. And then maybe you travel the world. Maybe you go see another part of the country for free. Now you see how people live in Australia, New Zealand. There's a lot of things that can happen when you have good credit. It changes your life. You can change other people's lives as well. You build up your kids' credit. Now all of a sudden they have good credit. And why would they need good credit? For all the reasons we just discussed, right? All right. So you can do this. You can, absolutely. And if you need anything, email me, okay? Pastor Andre, I referred my friends to. Excellent. Pastor's credit utilization went from 0 to 93%. Pastor, you know you're maxed out there. That's why your score dropped 42 points. Will it go back when you pay it off? Yes. More than likely, you'll be okay. Here's the thing. If you know you're maxed out 93%, you're supposed to keep it on 30%. Your score will probably come back. And you might even gain a little bit too. Okay? Don't sweat it. If you need some help, email me. The other thing too, to lower your credit utilization is get new primary lines on there as well. New Coast Direct, my Jeweler Club card. That's $10K right there. Bring some of that utilization down, all right? Jasmine Holiday. Drome, you better hold that camera to keep it tight. Thank you, Jasmine. Appreciate it. That's right, Drome. Ain't nobody playing games with you, all right? Everybody on the live stream wants you keep this tight. Keep it. Jerome, get it tight. Jerome's ready for New Year. Kevin Cole, thanks for answering my question. You're very welcome, Mr. Cole. Appreciate you. And I think that's a good question. It is confusing. You're like, man, what's the point of having credit? I'm not going to use this credit. Nah, you have to think of secrets they don't want you to know. What does a credit line do for me? Jonathan Twins. What does a credit line do for me? I'm trying to understand what you're referring to. Do I file a complaint? Do I file a claim against all 3 credit bureaus? Do I notify all the creditors or just the bureaus? You don't have to notify nobody. No, that's why I was laughing. Whoever you're filing a claim against, you would notify them through the court system, right? And I'm not a lawyer. I'm not giving legal advice, but you just notify whomever that is. Okay, you don't have to worry about, I got to notify the brother's mother's second cousin and all this stuff. So you're okay. Okay, Erica, I sent my first set of letters to the 3 bureaus and it worked. Thank you for your help. Okay. 4 to 5 days later, had a few new things appear. Okay. After the letter, how do I remove? Okay. Eric. Okay. You can send your next round. You can send round, but if they're brand new, you might want to start with round 1 because round 1, you give them a chance to verify. Round 2, you ask their method of verification. Okay. Stick to the process. You saw round 1 worked for you. Okay. You want to get other negative, nasty items off? Send that round. Send that round. You know what to do. Send those dispute letters. Okay. Eric, please scroll up to answer my question. Yeah, I got you, Eric. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I apologize. I got to get some water. We're going long. We'll make sure we get you to do another good 10 solid minutes. So put your questions up so I can get your questions, any of your comments, your concerns, what y'all doing over the new year. What's your plan? Hit in the comments. Put your plan for the new year. What you want to do. You want to get a house. You want to get a car. You're trying to get a new job. You're trying to travel the world. What you going to do with your good credit? As this individual, Mr. Kevin, was asking, what's the point of having good credit? Let me know. And let me know what you did with your good credit in 2018. Where you came from, where you went to, what you're doing now. Some people got their dream cars, their dream houses. I've got an Instagram. The lady was at the dealership, got an amazing new dream car. All right. She got herself a Mercedes. It was great. Okay. It was fantastic. All right. Everybody does their own thing with their own stuff. Let me know what you're going to do with yours. Appreciate you. Peaky in Atlanta. Let's buy a house in about 2 months. Oof. Buying a house is great. It can be a good investment. It could be a good asset for you long term. I'm telling you what. I don't tell everybody this, okay? Only this select few, the VIPs here who come in, right? Or the people that are watching at home, right? You're watching this. Look, if you know how to buy a house the right way, you know how to build equity in your home, and you can pay it off in 7 years. Are you kidding me? Having to pay rent? She. But until an individual is mature enough, right? Like myself, who's ready, knows that they can do that. Hey, rent is not a bad gig, okay? Well, yeah, I'd love to know what else you would like to do in 2019. Oof, drank too much water too fast. Oh, man. Michael Jones, Drum gets a raise in 2019. Drum, don't be looking at me no raise in 2019, all right? Oh, my God. Oh, man, I drank too much water too fast. Apologize, guys. All right, get my credit score to 760 across the board, establish some business credit. Michael Jones, I'd love to hear that. That's great. And when you're ready, if you're up in the 760s, you can get 50K up to 100K. All right, depends on your specific situation, but you definitely can do that, okay? Get higher credit card limits, absolutely. Karen, I was thinking about calling some of my credit cards. Tell them to double my limits. All right. Let's see, SoFin. Let's see. also on a side note, okay, aside from credit, I know we do a lot of credit here, but we also have a community, a subscribe tribe of individuals that I get to speak to almost every weekend. And it's nice to have, friends here as well. So, let me know what you're doing for the new year, the holiday. What are you doing? You spend time with your friends, your family, y'all out partying, huh? Y'all getting crazy, y'all getting wild? Let me know. I'm working on this, your emails, your questions, your comments, making videos. But you let me know. You let me know what y'all up to. Okay, let's see. Get approved. Yeah, 640 to get approved for USDA with trade lines. Will they pull my credit? No, you don't have to. If you did AU, you wouldn't have to. But let's see. I think maybe Jera's. Let's see what Jera. Uh-oh. I started cutting out. Jera says I'm cutting out. Maybe I have too much stuff open. Oh, maybe it's Jera's internet, she said. Okay, sorry. All right, let's see. I was able to grow my truck fleet. In 2018, Eric was able to grow his truck fleet. That's great. That's awesome. All right. Aisha speaks. Aisha. All right. You got a 400 credit score. Nothing on your credit. All right. Nothing on the credit. And you need to boost your credit. All right. You want to probably start with self-lender, I think would actually be a solid situation for you. Okay. Self-lender would be a good little starting point. They usually boost your credit significantly. Okay. I'm not going to say specific for you, but people have gotten 50 points, 80 points, that kind of stuff. Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second here. All right, guys. So this has been fantastic. It's been excellent. Awesome 2019. This is your year. All right. And I'm going to let y'all go enjoy your holiday weekend. I appreciate you. Until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.